And again, when you work with the diamond, you begin to feel it, you experience it. You know, people are coming to me and sharing with me during the healing that they're getting glimpses. And these are very, very mental, oriented people. Again, people that aren't used to knowing how to relax, that aren't used to not interpreting. These are people that their whole lives have been based on interpreting and information and needing to know. And they're starting to realize, oh, yeah, gosh, I think I understand. I don't have to interpret. Oh my gosh, they're starting to get glimpses of a place of just presence. And we want to always remain aware that, we need to simply become less attached. We need to just relax. Let the mind scream. You're not going to be able to stop it. Matter of fact, if you want to stop it, stop paying attention to it. Just let it scream. It's like a baby crying. What are you going to do? The baby's crying. It could cry for hours. What are you going to do?
Stop the baby.
You're going to stop the baby from crying? You can try. You can try. But sometimes babies are going to cry for hours. You can do everything to stop a baby from crying. If they got a toothache, if they're teething, they could just be crying, and nothing you can do, no matter what you're going to do, is going to stop that baby from crying. Sometimes you just have to be present. Obviously, you're loving how you can love. You're comforting how you can comfort this crying baby. And you're just being very present. And that will keep you, from being disturbed. Just be present. And if you tune in, you'll realize, the baby's crying because these teeth are really pushing on its gums. And sure, you do what you can, a little ice cube or whatever you can do to help that baby, those little teeth, whatever medicines you might be able to, utilize because it's a baby. Obviously, you're limited, and the baby's crying. As you relax, obviously that's going to help the baby stop crying more than running around and freaking out. Think you're home, baby. So, again, relaxing, it is inevitable that you will, if you stop struggling, stop fighting, stop resisting. It's inevitable that you will become more relaxed. Obviously, if you're not resisting, you're relaxing. If you're not fighting, you're relaxing. If you're not struggling, if life isn't a struggle, if you realize, okay, I have poverty right now, or I have this, my health isn't good. If you relax, you're more likely to heal quicker. Your health is going to be restored, and you're just as likely or more likely to find success, or to find, support, or to receive, what it is that you're lacking. You're equally as likely or more likely, if you relax, to receive it than if you are struggling. Okay? And spiritual awakening is the same. Okay? And then knowing, again, that you are, because we're activating your sacred star. So that means we're activating a part of yourself, which we can say is your divine self. It's a living, conscious part of yourself. It is ever present in this divine heart. You're never going to lose it. You can't. Matter of fact, you can only find it. Now, being lost may be part of the process of finding, because obviously when you realize you're lost, then you can be found. So, sometimes we do need to sort of get to that point of relaxing and just realizing, I am completely lost here. But usually if we really just relax with that true acceptance that I am so lost, and then you just listen, you realize you don't know. You know you don't know, and you know you don't know. So you just give up trying to know. You're just like, okay, forget it. So what happens then? You forget it. But you just realize, well, okay, so what is there? You start listening. Very quickly, as you do that and you relax, the truth will come. Okay? Love is a listening. It's an experience. You'll never be able to know it. You'll be able to experience it. You'll be able to feel it. You may never fully be able to understand it, but you can experience it. It is a listening. You know, you can see the beauty of it. You can feel it. You can have certain understandings of the benefit of it. But it is like God. You will never fully understand it. You know, you can experience God. You can experience love. You can right now wake up. As many times as it takes until you're relaxed enough to stay awake. The dream is simply having a little bit of fear, a little bit of tension. And what the diamond work, what the activation of the sacred star is to give you is that in that work there is no fear. There is no mind and there is no ego. There is this divine heart. There is this superconscious place for which you are allowing, as a participant in the process, your intention to be for the good of all, utilizing this to serve, to participate in this tapestry of creation. You're doing it by opening more of the place for which that can happen around you, through you, by your intention. And that's, you know, what you are beginning to understand. It's like the more relaxed you get, then you may breathe to open, you know, to simply open to the fact that there's this enormous amount of grace that through that opening can be given to the world. There's an enormous amount of light that can be shed upon the world. Not from any one, it's more from the fact that, you know, you remove all that could block that. You just open the window or the door and let that come through.